Hey boxing heads, Marcos Villegas here in Los Angeles, being joined by Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. And looking at this fight, how would you gauge Brian Vera in comparison to the other fighters your son has fought?
Es un peleador diferente, un peleador sumamente aguerrido, un peleador sumamente fuerte, que tenemos que tener cuidado porque es un peleador que va para adelante, un peleador que pega bastante fuerte con la mano derecha. Pero creo que Julio tiene los argumentos, tiene el boxeo para salir adelante en esa pelea.
He's a very strong fighter. He's a fighter who hits punch very hard with the right hand, and but we feel that Julio's got the ability to take out, to nullify that right hand, and we feel that Julio's got a lot of talent for Brian Vera.
I know you're working with your son now, and you're going to be in the corner on Saturday night. But let us know, what exactly have you been working with your son, and how's that whole experience been with you now being that much more integral in your son's camp?
Bueno, lo he visto tranquilo, lo he visto relajado, porque pues no está sacrificando mucho para el peso, y lo he visto entrenar con muchas ganas, con mucha ilusión, y él tiene muchas ganas de subir al cuadrilátero ya para ya tapar bocas, para que ya se acabe ya tanta buche, tanta mierda que se está hablando.
Well, I feel my son is very confident. He's been very good. But honestly, he's dying to go into the ring and to quiet a lot of people and all the bullshit that a lot of people has been talking about him. He's anxious to go into the ring and to prove to the people how good he is and how good he can be.
I know a source of controversy has been the weight, and I think that's probably what you're referring to, and the other things that people have been saying that he's not really dedicated. On the topic of the weight, what do you have to say about what's going on?
No, de ninguna manera. Dile que mi hijo, su cuerpo así es él. Dile, es bastante alto, mide 6'1", 1.86. O sea, ¿cómo le están pidiendo que después de un año vaya a bajar a 160 libras? O sea, no es pelea de campeonato del mundo, no entienden. O son tontos o se hacen. O sea, no es pelea de campeonato del mundo. Es como yo, cuando yo peleaba a 10 rounds, cuando era campeón del mundo, yo era 140 libras. Y mis peleas las agarraba en 147 libras. ¿Por qué iba a sacrificarme para dar 140 libras si no era pelea de campeonato mundial? O sea, ¿qué no entiende? Están tontos o se hacen, digo. O sea, no.
When he's not a title fighter, honestly, what do you want him to do? He's been a year off. And he needs to feel comfortable. He's a very tall kid. He's 6'1", and we feel comfortable. It's a 10-round fight. When I was fighting, I used to be a world champion in 140 pounds, and I fight in 147. Why they criticize him? It's normal when he's not a fight and he's not a title fight, and plus he's been a year off. People need to understand he's okay.
What's his response hearing that if people were to say, well, the fight was contracted at 168 pounds and it's not fair to Vera, what would be his response to that?
Es problema de Brian Vera, él aceptó pelear y entonces, pues, ¿ya cuál es el problema?
It's Brian Vera's problem. If he takes the fight, he takes the fight. Why don't you ask Vera?
Do you feel your involvement with your son has helped him discipline-wise, and do you feel that it should have been that way from the very beginning?
Yo siempre he estado ahí para mi hijo, dile, en las buenas y en las malas. Simplemente yo voy a estar ahí en la esquina, simplemente voy a estar afuerita, no voy a estar ahí adentro del ring. Voy a estar simplemente para no estar gritando de afuera, porque él me escucha y se pone más nervioso. Entonces creo que ahí puedo aportar mucho más estando cerquita en su esquina.
I've been with my son his whole career, honestly. It's not a difference. The only difference is I'm going to be in the ring, and before I used to scream, and he used to be nervous and everything, but everything is good.
Finally, what can we expect from your son on Saturday night?
Pues que va a ganar.
He's going to win.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.